Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. You are on the mountain with Rick, Kevin, and Holazor, and it is time for New Game Tuesdays. But first, tea.
Yummy.
Really doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it really doesn't.
So there isn't an actual image that I'm clicking. I'm clicking on the broken image.
Did you copy the image into the folder where you have everything?
Oh no.
Well, you have to do that too.
Well, you didn't say that.
I said all the files.
All the files. Yeah.
Is an image not a file?
Just drag any old image file with the same file name in and see if you can break his layout.
Yeah, you could literally. Well, don't do this, but you could like put like a goatse on there, and it would do the same thing.
You could do it so it's his smiling face beaming back at you every time you click it.
Yeah, it's fully customizable.
You could have that as an option. You get to reskin your buildings by renaming the files.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to have quote unquote art for all of the buildings and all of the special abilities and all of the special events that you'll be able to click on.
Do you need an art director?
Sure. Do you want to be the art director of Clicker Game?
I know that this is an unsolicited job application for a role that doesn't necessarily exist, but consider this my formal application.
You're hired. Rick, do you want a job on Clicker Game?
Sure.
He's already playtester. He can't have another job. One job at a time.
He could
can't
be head
a
of
job hoarding dragon.
Head of playtesting and head of research and development.
What if he wants to be leg of playtesting?
He could be that whatever he wants.
Can we create a new corporate structure where instead of like head, it's just other limbs? Because I feel like it's discriminatory against the other limbs of the body.
I concur.
I want to know the left leg of sales. Except you would need to get down into the most obscure parts of the human anatomy.
Yes, some very
truly sort of value the corporate structure. So you could have the left index finger cuticle as a job role. I'm not sure what they'd perform.
Is it letting Rick buy thing with a current food stock balance of 0?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bug.
Yeah, and also, like, it's not... even though I'm generating, it's not...
Yeah, you found a bug.
It's not iterating.
It's not iterating.
Is your no script turned on in Brave?
No, it's happening to me too. I just never tried to buy a building. It's supposed to be popping up the "you do not have sufficient funds to buy this building" message, and that's not
You
good.
must construct additional pylons.
God damn it! I thought I cleared all the bugs, and the first thing Rick does is find a fucking bug.
No, you need to change your language and be like, I must have sent you a prior version which had unresolved bugs. Allow me to revert back to you with a updated version.
Look, Rick has already made a contribution to the game's development.
I'd like to also apply for PR and head of external communications.
One job at a time, fucker.
Sorry, not head of external communications.
Neck of external communications.
No.
Right trapezius.
Yes.
Well, I can tell you what about this build of the game, which is build 0.4, is that if you don't try to buy buildings when you don't have the necessary food, then
there is no bug present.
There's no bug if you don't try to do it.
It is user error because this feature is not yet implemented.
Exactly.
They did not read the documentation to understand that this feature was not yet available.
Is it doing it properly in 0.2? Are we gonna have to do a full rollback?
Can you Can you also do a thing where if you do elect to do a third world country, when they become advanced enough to do like computing or whatever, and you try to buy the computing infrastructure, it could be due to international sanctions. This feature is not available in your region.
Oh, that could be an event that you click on, a pop-up, like in the game that totally did not inspire my game.
Due to your nation's egregious military operation in a foreign country, international sanctions have led to an increase in costs for your raw materials. Therefore, your production is diminished.
The problem with the previous build of the game is that it does not have a reset button.
The positive is, however, that your pollution level has decreased.
Very true. Can you buy buildings? No, in this one you cannot buy buildings if you do not have enough food. It says not enough food to purchase this building if you try.
But there are no buildings available to purchase.
Yes, there are buildings available to purchase. There's no CSS file to make it, I'm not going to say pretty, because that would definitely be the wrong word.
In order to make it cascading, stylish, and sheeted.
Yes. Well, Rick, what are your first impressions of Clicker Game?
Needs dark mode.
Let me add that to the list of user suggestions here in my dev console, because yes, I now have a dev console.
Do you mean a Trello board?
No, I mean Notepad++ with my index script and styles docs open at the same time. V0.03 user notes.
I really wish that you could also have multiple windows of Notepad++ open simultaneously. I know you can do side by side.
Yeah.
But
Rick
so
found
many times.
Rick found bug. You can buy buildings if it does not have, if you do not have the current food stock, and it will produce a negative.
You could also get around this by having a perpetually in play event, which is just Bugfest. Your facility is perpetually infested by bugs. Good luck.
I like that. Any other first try feedback, Rick?
Knowing what the buildings are worth in terms of production would be a good thing.
That's a good point.
Also,
Rick?
you probably want to iterate the costs higher with each purchase.
That's already planned, yeah. In a later build. Believe it or not, that's an actually very complicated function of code.
No, it wouldn't be.
For me, it is.
Because it'd just be a simple mathematical equation to say if, as the number of buildings in existence increases, the cost of these buildings is multiplied by a fixed value.
Yeah, no, I know. Or a logarithmic function would probably make more sense. But the issue is that every time I add a new equation, it breaks an old equation.
That's why you add it to the original equation instead of as another layer. So when you have 0 of that building, the base cost is 1.
Right, but the issue there, though, is because the equations in the new build 0.5, which I have yet to release to the public.
So what you need to do then is have I see you had it in a list before. Yep. You had a list of buildings and then a number of building in that list. So instead you would define a variable which becomes the value in that list, and that would be an integer.
Yes.
Actually, no, it would need to be a double. And then you would multiply that by a fixed value in your formula, and that fixed value could also be a logarithmic formula.
The challenge, though, is that in my JS script in the next build, I'm worried that when I do that, it will somehow.
Well, you do this where you define the actual initial cost of the building as opposed to adding it as a function.
No, I know.
Because then every time you call
I'm
that
worried I
function to
don't
create a new building, it recalculates the cost of that building.
function. Wait,
It's
function.
object-oriented programming.
If food count is greater than cost, update food counts. Okay, start auto-click building. Function update food count.
I say this like it is all very simple, when I know it is not.
No, it's not, because in the next build, food production also creates pollution. And as my code is currently built, I'm pretty sure that the constant of pollution per auto click is going to become a function of the building value.
Here's a better idea. Instead, have your production be calculated, and then based on your production, you have a pollution value. Alternatively, you duplicate your production value with a hidden pollution value, which only becomes visible once you cross a threshold of a certain number of pollution.
Oh, that would be fun if you only started seeing it at like 1. If you started playing the game not knowing there was pollution. Because the other two things I got to do short term is I got to load. I got the API key for the global population whatever count. So I need to put the global population in there, and I need to put the sea level. I got the sea level API in there, and I got to create my own projection function of sea level. And I've decided that I was going to define 24 seconds of game time as, or 24 auto clicks as being
24 ticks.
Day.
You call them ticks in a game engine.
Yes, 24 ticks as being a day of real world time. So I need to logarithmically project the holy shit, buying Rick's produced Rick's in the next build, Rick would have already brought about the end of the world.
So you can have two leaderboards, one for those who manage to create the greatest level of production without ending the world, and then one for whoever created the end of the world the quickest.
This is obviously not a Web3 game, and it's not gonna have a token, obviously. But I am considering one Web3 integration that I would have loved to have Cookie Clicker have, which would be you pay for like $1 or whatever, like Forever Pass, and it mints you all your achievements as NFTs, and there are like hidden achievements as well. So like you could be the first one to get the NFT. Like it'll be in the smart contract. Oh, but then someone could find they'd only find the name of the.
Well, just as you're developing this, I have ideas of my own for a bake game.
Mm-hmm.
Which will not be an auto clicker, but it will be a survivor game.
Ooh.
Where you've got to protect your bake stand from the oncoming hordes of people.
What are you planning on designing it in?
Something that can work in a browser.
So either JS or React?
Probably will end up being one of those two things. Or perhaps even like a Unity web game.
That gets a little more complicated, and you'd probably have to do visual coding.
I mean, there's Lua in Unity, which is just a scripting language.
Oh, yeah.
And there's also the Wax integration into Unity.
Yeah, don't use that. I was talking to a dev. It can be hacked and expose everything.
Perfect.
There's a 0-day exploit on it that has, I believe, not yet been fixed.
Wonderful.
So don't touch that.
Excellent.
I'm glad Wax is publicizing it.
So
At some point,
because I could quite literally like do cupcake clicker.
yes. Oh my god, I think you should have Goff coming for cupcakes. I can say though that even though this game is less than probably 5% done at this point, and Rick, I promise you that before I bring it on your show next, it will have dark mode, even though I have no idea how to code dark mode.
You would have two different style sheets for your colors,
You know,
and then you'd have a JavaScript button that you click and changes between those style sheets.
no, I know that. But like, as you can tell, the game doesn't really have much style.
Oh, shit.
You should also take a look into color.adobe.com in order to get your color schemes for it.
Ooh. What I'm most concerned about though is I need to be able, like, I'm confident that I can actually code the math of the game. It's just the pain in the tits. What I'm not confident about is making the UI. Like, I want to have like several like frames that you don't necessarily see as frames.
You need divs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the artistic design of those. Probably need to build a building that produces more of a supermarket if Rick's going through it this fast.
Yeah, I'm about to cross the threshold of 1 million food generated.
You're the first person in history to have done that. Congratulations.
Where's my NFT?
I was about to say I'm about to make you an NFT.
There it is.
Sorry, there's a delay. Yes, I'm gonna go make you an NFT.
That'll be 500 USD, please.
Whatever comes out of Midjourney first for
Or
1
a
million.
madman clicking a button to generate food.
Mm-hmm. And Rick, if ever this gets put under another collection, I will remint you the mint one of 1 million food produced in the new collection.
Did you manage to get into the non-custodial pool?
Not very many of them. Only 6.
Oh, that's okay. As long as you're in there, because that snapshot is occurring in 2 hours, 3 hours.
What is the snapshot for again?
For 3 NFTs.
Ooh, I like
which
it.
will only be given to people who are in those pools.
Oh, are you talking about the pepperish? The one that's been seasoned with pepper?
There's a pepper one, there's a custodial one, and a non-custodial one.
Oh, I believe I'm in all 3 of them.
3. And I believe I've already sent Rick the artwork for them.
Yep.
Let me copy them into our group chat so that Kevin may also see them.
I need to name the game now.
Here's the custodial one.
Call it farmersonly.com.
Oh, lordy. I really like that one, dude. That's pretty amazing. Not regulation haircut for the police officer, though.
This is the non-custodial.
I like it less, but I still like it.
And this is the overstake one.
Is there a mint 13 in the first one? Can I have it? Ooh, I like this one a lot. That's a good looking steak.
Dude, we served a fucking 2-pound tomahawk steak today.
Did you order it in special?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
owner's family, but a 2-pound fucking tomahawk.
What? I'm loath to ask how they asked it for it cooked.
Medium rare.
Oh, thank goodness. How would you get one of those well done?
That was what I was saying. It was like that's the kind of thing where somebody says well done and you say no, not even to refuse them, but because you
It's
can't do it without just ruining it. And he was like, no, I mean, I guess I could. You just pound the shit out of it. Because, I mean, that motherfucker was literally like fucking about the same size as like my shoe.
And it was probably worth like
$80. $80 cut of meat.
That's it.
Well, I
For a
mean, raw.
2 pound,
Like,
yeah, but for a 2 pound tomahawk, that's pretty affordable.
yeah.
Did they even finish it?
I believe so. I don't know. It was 2 people sharing it, so I'm sure they did. I feel like shit. Oh, we're over 1.5 million food generated.
Okay, well, you don't know what the next achievement is, and I'm currently making the 1 million achievement NFT. And by the time I'm done with the 1 million, my 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 original thought for the name of the game was Feed to Kill. Was that a good name or a bad name?
I don't know. I'd have to know about the rest of the game because
The game is premised on the idea that as you produce food, you get different types of food production facilities. Some of them produce more pollution than others.
yeah.
And you have to feed the entire global population in a sustainable fashion. But if you hit thresholds that are defined but not fully defined, then you cause the death of the planet.
Yeah, see, I think feed to kill honestly makes it sound like the killing is the end goal.
Also, I found the account that created the liquidity.
Oh, what is it? Okay, guys, we need a game name now, though. So,
Hola, Juds.
game name.
I'm just clicking ferociously trying to actually get under 1 million current food stock to see if I can.
Rick is a very good bug hunter.
Well, that's not even bug hunting. That's just, math.
Well, you found a bug within the... I didn't expect anyone to play this for more than a minute. And the current...
Alright,
how long did you play for?
Not at all.
Yeah, there you go. Rick, your enthusiasm for the product tells me that it's going to perform very well amongst clicker enthusiasts.
Well, my one cupcake token is worth 0.66 wax on Taco Swap.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, but what?
Which means, theoretically, if I swap the entire supply of cupcake for wax, that is 2.77 wax.
Yeah, because it goes. What's the slippage?
That's a good question.
It's probably
That would be 93%.
Yeah, that's why you're losing 93% of the value you'd otherwise be getting. How much did the person who dump?
I don't know.
Weird.
Like, it doesn't actually show much on the chart. Oh, the person only added like 7 liquidity of wax.
Oh, but that's the person who created the liquidity pool. They were betting on it going up, not going down.
Yeah, there's only 3 wax of liquidity there.
I ain't putting it again.
I
Neither
am.
am I. I'm gonna rug you. And then what they did was they bought like 001 cupcake at like 60 wax.
Yeah, Rick, you're gonna get rugged if you put wax into that LP. Just FYI.
You should focus on completing your collection.
It already got pump and dump today. It's down 84% from that high, right? People will do anything to make wax. Kind of insane.
Even create NFTs.
Yes. Game name.
World hunger.
World Hunger Clicker?
No, just world hunger.
What a great name for a game.
Land Hunger. The World Hunger is a great game.
World Hunger Reward
Simulator 2023.
World Hunger Reward. Oh, I'll put Alpha Reward because maybe at some point they'll change, and these will be extra exclusive. Million food produced. Now I got to go create a new. Schema. That was a great idea, Rick, by the way.
Woohoo, I got 1.75 cupcake.
Nice.
Almost. It's 1.7484, 1288.
I bet you there are going to be people in my Discord asking me how to get this like super rare NFT that only you have. I swear. World Hunger AP. World Hunger 0. No, World Hunger A. Achievement.
I don't know how long I'm gonna make it tonight, guys.
Play Infinite. I'm sorry. World Hunger Alpha Achievement Badge. Getting started. Produced 1 million food in one game session. World Hunger Alpha. Getting. There you go.
Did you just send me a bunch of Pepes?
That was last night. I sent you 21 of them, like the whole collection. You probably have some of them more than once.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't complaining. I was just like, totally did not know that was gonna be there. Like,
you see a bunch of Pepes. Right now, though, to be fair, it sounds like no matter what you're saying, you're complaining. Which is not that funny, but it's kind of funny.
Why does it sound like I'm complaining? Just because I'm miserable?
Yes, and you sound like you're in pain. You keep groaning. Oh.
Now, Rick, are you in each of the 3 staking pools?
I believe I am. I might not be in the custodial one. I know I'm in the non-custodial and in the pepper steak.
Okay. There are 23 users in the pepper steak.
Now let's mint this.
When you do the airdrop using bounty blocks, Kevin, can you randomize who gets what mint?
It sends them, like, you know when you have your list created?
Yeah.
And you've pre-minted them? I presume you've pre-minted them?
Not yet. I haven't even
But
created the
you
token
will
yet.
have pre-minted them?
I assume I should.
It'll send the highest mint in your wallet to the first person on the. So like when I do a bounty block, and like I sent something to Rick yesterday, like the number 1 mint didn't even go out to anybody because it loads it backward. Rick,
Maybe
do you
I
have
should
an NFT?
pre-mint them, put them in a pool. No, I should airdrop them straight to people's wallets.
Yeah, I mean the list is pretty. It's you could always like randomly rearrange the list pair.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Rick, do you have a? Did you get an NFT?
Let me go check.
I think you did.
Yep, looks like I did. Oh, number 0 of 1.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna create a mint 0 for you here. The first in the history of Atomic Hub.
I mean, it does. It straight up says mint number 0.
That's pretty hilarious.
I'm guessing that's just like waiting for it to be assigned or something, but it's
Yeah, but
kind of
it feels like it's kind of dumb considering that you could only have one possible mint number.
yeah.
I mean, I don't even have this achievement yet, and only you and I think only you and I have played the Halzar may have sort of played the game.
I look at the code and understand how the game functions, and then do not wish to play the game.
I was, however, pleased. My sensei asked me to send him my first build, and that is, and he can actually make that claim with like veracity. And he said this about my coding without having played the game. Where is he? He says, I can only read the code and not run on phone, but just looking. Code review in progress. Don't sell yourself short. It's good code, good structure, some JSON stuff, etc. It's not bulky at all. It's readable. I fucking hate over optimized codes because the machine interpreter does that for you. I always overname variables and functions and feel that it doesn't matter how complex it gets. That means you can just read it and see what it is meant to do. So he was complimentary.
Cool.
Which made me happy. When I asked him how long it would take him to code that, he did not tell me. But I presume it would have been like...
That's because 15... methods of measuring time that short have not yet been discovered.
I know. My answer was going to be similar. I was like, I think 5-year-olds can code this in an hour in some schools.
Especially the ones over in the Eastern Hemisphere.
Yeah, pretty much. And like, I'm not being hyperbolic. Like, genuinely, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Which is absolutely hilarious when you think about it, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the simplest things. So the fact that you're learning it while you're doing it, obviously it takes some time. But to anyone who is beyond those simplest things, like they could literally just, without even thinking about it, shit out that entire code just because it's muscle memory at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might get slightly more complicated when the math gets more complicated and it'd be harder to shit out. But like the code itself, I mean, yeah, it's like
2.5 million.
Okay, well, there's no achievement for that.
I didn't say there was. I was just giving you an update.
You have But there are achievements for other things you succeeded in doing
Like stopping playing the game for the first time.
that I will just create at different time. He has more than 100 garden plots, more than 100 family farms, more than 100 farmers markets, and I think close to 1,000 supermarkets now.
Yeah, 757.
Little does he know that he's already created 757 pollution. Because the supermarket creates 1 pollution, whilst the garden plot creates none. Oh, and then it creates an additional pollution every time it clicks. So you've created a lot of pollution. You're just going hog wild creating pollution. Because the next one for 10,000 is probably going to be organic supermarket or something.
Just call it a greengrocer.
Oh.
Make it a nice pun.
Its food production capacity will be tiny.
That's less efficient.
Yeah, it's just so much less efficient, but the product, like, it could have like like minus 0.1 pollution.
No, because it still needs to create pollution.
No, because it's buying carbon offsets.
No, that's still creating pollution. Carbon offsets.
I know they're horse shit. Don't I
Yeah.
know? But then you're just blaming someone else for your pollution.
Exactly. That's what a carbon offset is.
Yes. And so legally, it's not your pollution anymore.
It's such a fucking scam.
I know.
And the fact that they're not backed by anything like a tree.
The worst part about this is that while this game is building, I'm already starting my second game, which is a game that
Welcome to
actually
Simulator 2024.
Yeah, I'm getting ready. No, I'm creating a game that I might actually, I don't know, I might actually turn it into a Web3 game. It's gonna be a, I already got the Google API functioning, the Google Maps API. It's gonna be a, like a flight company manager thing. Like where basically you own a plane and you have a pilot, and then you earn in-game currency, which allows you to unlock, like, you know, stuff. And one way I wanted to do it, if I do make it an NFT game, which I don't know if I will, just because I'm kind of jaded by the fucking NFT space, is that your pilot, like, the pilot NFT would be the pilot's permanent record. So, like, you could never lose your pilot, or he would always resuscitate, and your plane would always come back.
What if my pilot's name is Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, Ramzi bin al-Shib, Abu Turab al-Urdini, or Muhammad Atef?
I would approve, like, I would have pilot names would be immutable and subject to manual approval, and I would approve both those names.
All of those names? Are you aware where those names originate?
Yeah, they're the hijack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about if I said George W. Bush?
Yes.
Because I really want Bush did 9/11 as my pilot name.
I would I'd probably allow it.
You'd make a modification and change to Bush did 9/12?
Why would I need to make a modification?
Because I'm from the future and it technically happened on September 12th.
I would definitely approve that. But yeah, no.
Wait, no, because you're not that far in the future.
15 hours. No, he's lying. It was the same day when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
What if I was traveling east at speed?
It was like 9 a.m. in the east or 10 a.m. in the east.
It was 9/11 Eastern Time. It was 9/11 on 9/11.
It was?
Yes.
Oh, well then, yeah, no.
That's some poetic sense of timing.
I know, right? either that or completely and utterly like unplanned. Because I don't see how you could actually, make that one happen down to the minute when you're talking about
8:14 a.m. to 10:03 a.m.
I can actually perfectly see how they would make it right down to the second with autopilot. What I cannot see is how they actually hit the fucking building. Even if they went to flight school. It makes no sense that they were
done it on the first pass is impressive.
Yes, it really is. This should be a topic for an episode of
Whiskers. Like I've played Flight Simulator.
Me too. I'm an avid pilot.
It's actually for the podcast. Like, it goes back to that video that I was discussing some time ago with the whole we need to stop assassinating JFK in video games, because someone made a JFK assassination video game where you've got to recreate the exact angle,
and no one has ever done it. So I watched that. That was with the Irish guy, right?
No, it's a chick.
Oh yeah, it was the chick. Yeah, the Irish guy does a different one, right? It's still really good though. Even though it was the chick, I just said that. It's still really good, even though it was done by a woman.
No, she's actually really good with her content.
Yeah, but she's not as good as the Irish guy. Sorry. No one is as good as the Irish guy.
I mean, that channel goes from like incredible stuff like that to one of their staff writers dressing up as Mario for a week and doing a day in the life video each day where they pretended to be Mario from Super Mario.
That sounds insufferable.
Including doing a live Twitch stream where they were only allowed to use phrases that Mario had ever spoken in Nintendo games.
So long, Gay Bowser.
I did a stream where, for a certain amount of time after I found out that one of our Novo Pangea users was Welsh, I only replied to anything anyone said to me with a list of Welsh proverbs.
No wonder the E key on your keyboard is broken.
No, sir, that's due to semen infiltration.
This is not information that I required.
But it's information you wanted to know.
Well, yes. What keyboard did you buy so I don't make the same mistake?
Logitech MK550. I have a stack of them. But this is a laptop keyboard that I just haven't bothered plugging another keyboard into yet. It's acting as server right now.
People have been watching my VODs on Twitch.
Good.
There's like ad revenue for VODs.
Yes.
That's weird.
How many people have watched?
I don't know.
More than one, apparently.
I was planning on having it in the background later. The one you did last night with Crystal?
Yeah, it was a good stream. We got well off topic.
Because I was not aware of the time or day, really. And I would have turned it on because I was awake all night.
I coined a new phrase, a teleportator.
Huh.
Teleportator?
Is it self-evident as to what that is supposed to refer to?
A teleporter.
Oh.
That acts about as well as my computer.
No. No, it transforms you to a new dimension of flavor.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was
I have officially passed 1,500 staked GLX now.
I still don't know why I can't get my fucking GLX.
Holazor's like, yeah, I get 1,500 GLX a day.
Nah, it's more like 300.
I genuinely hate that game. Not JLX.
I'm honestly surprised they're not trying to do something in conjunction with the Women's World Cup as marketing. That would seem wise, even though
they would never be able to afford.
One of them is FIFA. The other
the licensing fees.
Yeah. but I'm sure that does GLS have a women's league? I don't know. If they do, you just
Does MLS have a women's league? Fuck no.
Yeah.
There is a women's league where the women make like no money.
I was really amused with the Australian female cricket team. They demanded wage parity with their male compatriots. And so it was awarded, and some of them ended up getting paid less.
That's funny.
It's not funny, it's irony.
Man, you transport, well, not that you were transported, but
I transport you to a new dimension of comedy.
that you do, sir, very regularly.
So I'm currently running my dryer and my dishwasher and still exporting in excess of 2.5 kilowatts of electricity.
Say that again?
I'm currently running my dryer and my dishwasher and my work computer, and I'm still exporting 2.5 kilowatts of electricity.
Is it sunny?
It's sunny today for the first time in I don't know how long. And it will only become more and more sunny as autumn and summer approaches. That means spring. Spring comes before summer. Yeah, no, today's like the only sunny day for the next 7 days. Wonderful. All right, I need to depart for an hour and a little bit more because I have some engagements to engage with.
You should go engage.
Return after that.
Go engage with your engagements.
I will.
Rick, how you doing over there? Oh, I'm running the stream again. Lovely. Well, you are on the mountain with Kevin. Rick is ill. I am taking over his spot. For those in the audience, I will be taking over the stream several days as Rick very ferociously ill. Look at him making an appearance. You can see how ill Rick is right now. And hence why I am subbing in for him. Hello, Rick.
Hey.
The blank stare on your face says, do you know you look younger when you look ill? It takes a good 5 years off of you. I was reading about fasting a few seconds ago. And it says that fasting for 30 days is life-threatening. Do you have any thoughts about this?
I mean, if you had 0 caloric intake, yeah.
No, it's not about. It's more about electrolyte imbalance, they say. And you don't have very much body fat, sir.
No, I don't.
When was the last time you did a fast of this Lent?
Years ago.
Okay. Were you still in your 20s?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it would have been up in Colorado when I was still married to, Satan.
Okay. And would that have been a 40-day feast at the time?
Yes, it was a 40-day fast.
God, did I say feast? Oh my God.
You did. A 40-day feast does actually sound a lot better than a 40-day fast, to be fair.
The funny thing is that was 100% a Freudian slip. So is it correct to note we probably should not be talking about food around you?
No, that's fine. I work in a fucking kitchen. If I can't take people talking about food, like.
Now let me ask you this though, in all seriousness, and midway through your fast, I want to have you on for an interview about your fasting. I want to do a reverse off the cuff. You need to be the off the cuff subject while fasting, or maybe it should be this week. Do you have a guest for off the cuff this week?
No.
Can I interview you for off the cuff because you'll be hitting your peak level of grumpiness on Thursday?
Sure, I guess.
Wouldn't that be interesting though?
I mean, I've never actually been interviewed before other than like for jobs, so.
No, this would be a long form interview. Would you be open to talking about the previous fasts you've done in the context in which they were done?
Sure. I mean, it's not like I'm, some super fucking fast or anything like that. Like, I'm not, I've done a 40-day, I've done a couple of 7s, 3s, the easy ones and whatnot, but it's not like I, fast all the time or anything like that.
Is there any reason you went from, like, a couple of easy ones back all the way to 30 so quickly?
January of last year, we quit pretty much everything. Quit smoking, we weren't drinking, anything like that. And that was an amazing month for me, actually. All the way up halfway through February. And then I had gotten the projector set up and everything like that, and so we actually watched the Super Bowl at home on the projector, and in addition to all of the typical Super Bowl foods and whatnot, somebody who shall remain nameless showed up with a bag of bud, and so we started smoking again.
Oh.
And I've number of times vocalized a request that we should go back to January, and
yes.
Because it was just it was better. I liked that the sober feeling, and that the productivity that I had. That was when I actually started the channel.
Oh.
And it's more just a cleansing, and that was also right after we had learned about the having time for caffeine, and when I realized that I had not been caffeine free in literally over 20 fucking years, and so at that point, like, I was I did for the month of January, it was like no tobacco, no alcohol, no marijuana, and it was 1 cup of coffee a day.
And was that like a detox cup? Just to like keep the terrible headaches away?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's kind of like benzodiazepines being used in the context of alcohol withdrawal.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't have told you that. My brother could have. He's the pharmacist, but...
Well, benzos will be used, well, not outpatient, but inpatient setting will be used, I think it's Valium they normally use, so you don't die when you're going cold turkey off alcohol.
Okay. I mean, makes sense. I actually have never known, like, the proper pharmaceutical uses of benzos.
I mean, yeah, the thing is like, we like to think that we're using them properly. Proper use is short term, but rarely does that occur, and I'm a walking testament to that, as you know. So, yeah, I mean, benzos should be administered basically in emergency in psychiatric emergency, basically. I personally think that this is going to sound very controversial as someone who takes benzos 4 times a day. That they likely should not be administered for outpatient use at all. But that's almost a perfect world scenario in which we have an adequate quantity of psychotherapists, counselors, and psychologists to teach people the skills they need to cope.
Yeah, that's not going to happen in America
or Canada. So if that's not the case, I don't know how we could get rid of benzos. Oh, remember when I read you that email? That legalese email I was sending to the insurance company.
Vaguely.
I received this from them this morning. Good morning, Kevin. I will send you a $200 compensation for the repair cost. Have the glass replaced. If the cost exceeds, submit a receipt for reimbursement up to the claimed amount. I've included a revised copy of your settlement report. Not a single fucking word about all the bullshit she had spouted in the previous thing. And she had also apologized the day before for the delay. Never have I heard such politeness from a claims adjuster.
Huh. So where'd Steve go?
He said he had to go somewhere for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Or so.
So he's gone for the night.
I believe so. Well, I don't know. Probably.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't intend to be on for another hour, so.
Yeah.
I will state for the record that Earl Grey tastes a lot worse than water coming up.
Oh, lordy. I mean, I had a feeling you went to puke, but I didn't think it was going to be because of the Earl Grey.
I'm not saying it's because of the Earl Grey. I'm just saying, in general, I puked, and that's what I've been drinking, and therefore that's what came up, and yeah.
Did you pick the fuck out yesterday?
Not really.
But you weren't in fast preparation mode either, were you?
Kind of yes, kind of no. Because we ate pretty healthy throughout the day, and like she went and picked up some fresh scallops while I took a nap, and so that was our dinner and everything like that. We had scallops and quinoa and asparagus and
lovely.
Mushrooms and whatnot, and it was really, really fucking delicious. Like she did a great job making it and whatnot. And and then right about midnight, she's like, I'm still hungry. Let's go to Crystal.
Oh.
So yeah, the last meal was actually Crystal, and we got a sack of 12 cheese crystals, and we each got one of the fucking chili cheese puff, like the hot dog sliders, and some fries, and we ate all of that right about midnight.
Oh shit. Has Miss OTM already started her shorter fast as well, or is that coming?
Yes.
And how's she feeling?
I'm guessing a lot better than I do, because she also had tea earlier in the day and whatnot. Like before I went to work, she made herself some tea. And she offered me some, and I was like, no, thank you. I want to do water only for the first day. And she had some electrolyte powder. She offered me some. I was like, no, I want to do water only for the first day. Like, just to kick things into, really regiment it. And because really it's about discipline for me. Like,
yeah, no, I can believe that. Self-discipline, yes. As is sobriety, I would guess, right?
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, when you use the word sobriety, I understand that your consumption of cannabis and cannabis derivatives might be problematic for you, but I don't take you to have a drug problem per se, as of right now, or at least I don't know you to.
No, it's exactly like the song that I was working on or am working on that you've heard. It's my addiction is bad decisions.
Bad decision, and I would say mine is too, to a very significant degree that I might not like to admit to myself, but bad decision. Or do substances enable the bad decisions?
No, it's more of a like it's the amount of time spent on them is part of it. The amount of money spent is significant. Like
Yes.
a big part of the reason why I'm always so broke is because I spend more than I can afford to on substances.
How much do you think you're spending on like these cannabis things a month, if you had to guess?
3 digits, like definitely a few hundred, I would say, a couple to a few hundred.
So like a lot, no, not nothing crazy, not like Coke money, but still not insignificant.
Exactly,
Basically.
more than we can afford to.
Yeah, because you're both working class people, right?
Yeah, like if we had Snoop Dogg money and we snoped Snoop Dogg amounts of weed, that would be fine. But
Or if you could grow your own, like easily, I actually don't want to know. Never mind, I said that. I don't know you to grow your own cannabis, but you might.
I have attempted to many times. During the course of the time when I lived up in Colorado with my ex-wife, I planted over 300 seeds. I harvested one plant.
God damn.
And of that one plant, I had it was like a second chance type of thing. Like the season was already pretty much over and all of my other plants had died, but I had a few seeds left, so I was like, fuck it, let's just go ahead and plant these. And so it had a very short growing window, and so off of that one plant I got like less than a quarter after curing and shit like that.
Oh wow.
The curing I can do, like I'm good at that shit. But yeah, I can't grow in plants. Like if it's planted in the ground, I'm pretty good with it, but it fucking I mean, I've already killed
a plant outside when I was in Montreal. I mean, cannabis was legal. Growing in your backyard wasn't exactly legal, but it was pretty well tolerated. And I did not take very good care of it, and it still produced a nail. It wasn't the best shit ever, but it was perfectly serviceable. I had a friend who was a cook at the little deli next door, like a high-end organic deli, and he distilled the what do you call it, the shake?
Yeah.
Into a tincture. So like the shake and the stems, so nothing went to waste really. And I mean, it was a good scene in that sense. But I mean, at the same time, it wasn't like fucking Wonderland either. But
yeah,
I mean, I wasn't unhappy with it, to say the least. But I don't know. There's a very significant degree to which it exceeded and it simultaneously exceeded my expectations and was below my expectations. Like I thought it was gonna have a mountain of fucking Girl Scout cookies. Do you feel that if cannabis was legal in Florida, that this would be less of a problem?
no,
Would it be more of a problem?
maybe.
Oh, interesting.
Because legalization does not really change prices.
In Quebec, it made them go up. In my experience, in Alberta, it's made them go down dramatically. Like, I don't know what the per gram cost is in Florida. I mean, growing up, for me, it was always $10.
Well, yeah, but
thereabout.
those days are long gone.
Really? Oh, I genuinely wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, if I want to buy a fucking a quarter, like,
A quarter ounce is a 7, right? 7
yeah.
gram. That should be like $60 Canadian. Black market. It's more than that now, I presume.
Yeah. There we go. Finally got that shit situated correct. No,
I have to
no,
say,
it's
I'm
not.
kind of surprised.
Yeah.
2000.
Uh,
Do you remember from past fast how long you generally felt like absolute shit for rather than just like slightly shitty?
this is really the first like 3-4 days are the worst. After that, especially like once you get a week in, then it's pretty smooth sailing.
But then I presume it's also kind of shitty once you go back to normal after, right?
No, I mean if you were to just fucking gorge yourself, yeah, probably would be, but
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. Like you're not gonna have break fast with like a fucking double cheeseburger, right?
no, that'll definitely cause some issues for you.
And like issues to the point where you probably might have to go to the doctor if you have healthcare, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably like I will be having broth throughout.
Yeah.
And we'll be making a lot of that broth. I also ordered a bunch of broth. And so like I won't have to do that as a first step because typically like that's if you're doing even like a 3 or a 7 day, you want to break with broth and then like start moving up from that slowly. But
Okay.
like since I'll be doing broth throughout, I'll probably break with like some chicken noodle soup or some shit like that.
Like a very light chicken noodle soup that's low. Well, not necessarily low on fat, because depending on your bones, you might have some fat in your broth now, right?
Yeah, I haven't actually started making any broth because I'm not getting into the broth until the third day.
Okay. Fair, 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 fair.
But yeah, I mean, but yeah, basically break back in with a light repast, and
Yes.
then work your way up. You wouldn't even want to go like straight into fucking dry toast.
Oh wow. Okay. That is pretty intense.
Yeah, I mean, dry toast is like step 2 or step 3, but you really want to start with like some broth. Is definitely the first thing that you want to actually introduce to your stomach is liquids, and it's for the exact reason that I'm going through right now. If
Oh,
you do have any kind of reaction and you do have to fucking upchuck it, liquid's a whole lot fucking easier.
well, the issue is I can imagine a situation in which you're upchucking it and downchucking it at the same time due to partial digestion, and that probably happens at the beginning of the refeeding or whatever you want to call it. I would think, eh?
Did you just say upchucking and downchucking at the same time?
Yes, sir. I did.
Well, no, you're not gonna be like.
Oh, I meant shitting something terrible all the while you are
Oh, I guess I did not catch that down chucking. Um,
bowl chuck. No, I guess they could all be bowl chucking when you think about it. It's a strange world we live in.
It is. And in all honesty, I don't actually know. Like, I don't really remember having any problems with that area.
I just remember times where, when you had like I've had the stomach flu, something terrible, and had to fast for a couple of days. If I introduced like real food too quickly, I would like be shitting and puking.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that.
And I mean, it's pretty horrible, like when you're sitting on the toilet shitting and then suddenly you have to puke, so you have to like try to
Oh, I've definitely been there.
Oh yeah. It's a terrible position to be in, literally and figuratively. I mean, it's kind of funny, but not. But yeah, no, I mean...
It's conversationally funny.
Yes, I can say I commend you on your decision because of the reasons you're doing it. But as your friend, I would say I think it's stupid to go to a 30-day fast. Maybe like it would be more reasonable to do 7, or maybe it'd be more reasonable to like do what your body tells you. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like I'm slightly not worried for you, but concerned if that makes sense. Just because, like, I guess we've kind of moved away from a feasting society towards a fasting society. So I guess calling it stupid is the wrong thing because I'm not educated enough to do that. But, like, I know that if I committed to a 30-day fast right now, it would probably kill me. Or maybe not because my body fat's higher than you. Who knows? It's just the notion seems quite terrifying.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. And I'm not saying that, no matter what, like, come hell or high water, I'm not eating all month. That's just, that's the plan.
Yeah, no, I get you. And I'm pretty sure that if there was an actual issue, Miss OTM is smart enough, I know that for a fact, to tell you to go fuck yourself and, like, to shove food down your throat.
Yeah.
So, in that sense, it's like, Okay. But, like, it's at the same time, it's also a very, like, it's not insignificant, is what I'm saying. But when you did 40 days in the past, was that a full fast, by the way?
It was basically what I'm doing now.
Okay, you were still allowed the broth?
Yeah, you can't do that long without broth.
Apparently you can, but I don't want to count that. Because it sounds stupid.
Yeah, I mean... You gotta have some kind of nutrient intake.
Yep.
I guess you could do it with just, like, vitamins or whatnot, but we all know how well that shit gets absorbed.
Yep. Who's this guy that died at 25? Euphoria star Angus Cloud. Do you know who that is?
Never heard of it.
I've heard of the show. It's an HBO show that had an erect dick on it at some point. What is the cause? So when they say, like, they don't give a cause of death, but they say struggles with mental health, it's not ideal.
Yeah, typically not.
Do you have any good YouTube recommendations beyond Simon?
Yeah.
Feel like naming some?
Give me a little bit to go on here.
Stuff that's smart and like educational, but that's just not Simon. Does that make sense?
Kyle Hill.
Okay, let me write this down. And preferably like not gaming related, but gaming related is fine if it's smart. Kyle Hill, okay.
Because Science is another one of his channels.
Oh, Because Science, okay.
You know him already?
Yeah, I think we talked about it.
Okay. Food theory, style theory, film theory, game theory.
Yeah, we talked about those. Food
Matt
theory,
Pat
style theory.
is fucking great. Legal Eagle.
Oh, Legal Eagle's great. Do you know anyone else who does conspiracies?
BTC, I think it's Brian Taylor Cohen.
Brian Taylor.
And then there's Jordan Klepper, which I think he might be under the banner of Daily Show.
Oh, okay. Because my algo is very monolithic right now. And don't get me wrong, I love Simon. It's just like I need some other content.
Weekly Weird News.
Oh, that's interesting. Never heard of that one.
Or no, sorry, it's Internet Today is the name of the channel.
Okay.
Some more news. Cody Johnston.
You have any paranormal stuff?
No, I'm not really into the paranormal shit.
No, me neither. I meant the stuff like that we had talked about with the creature that like can't be explained, but that are like real. Not like that kind of paranormal. That's not even paranormal, is it?
No.
I don't know what the word is for that.
Lex Friedman is definitely somebody you should be following if you're not already.
I have trouble with Lex. Sometimes I love, sometimes I hate. It's been a while though.
Pod Save America's pretty good.
Oh, I forgot about that one since I left Montreal. Yeah. Good recce.
Andrew Huberman.
Andrew Huberman. What does he do?
He's another long form interview, kind of like Lex Friedman.
Oh.
He is a doctor, like a medical doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got some really great information.
Oh, nice.
You said non-game related. You took out like half of the people I follow.
No, I mean, if it's really, really good game-related content, then that's totally chill. I'd be happy to. Like, just a lot of game content is bad.
Oh, okay. Dungeon Dad. If you're into D&D at all, he is phenomenal.
Speaking of that, Baldur's Gate 3 came out today, I believe, right?
I have no idea.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's Brian Tyler Cohen, not Taylor.
Oh, okay. Brian Tyler Cohen. I wanted to make a list of curated YouTube channels and not that they're anything like crypto faucets in my Discord. I gotta get on that at some point. You're welcome to.
Adam Conover is another one. Conover.
CONO what?
VER.
Oh.
Like the con is over.
The con is over. Fuck.
But look what came in today.
Let me go back to the stream. Oh, really? That's exciting.
Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker right there.
Where did this come in from?
Amazon.
Was it just released?
No. This has been out for a while. I just finally got it.
Oh, wow. Do you have people to play with?
No.
Can you play online?
Ish. It's really just, familiarizing myself with these rules because I honestly probably not going to be running any Pathfinder or D&D campaigns anytime soon. If I'm going to be running anything, it's going to be my own shit.
Yeah, no, totally.
But it's good to familiarize myself with the offerings that are out there to make the transition easier. And of all of the gaming systems that I have played, Pathfinder is my favorite. This is Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So basically, if you know D&D version 3 and 3.5, when D&D came out with 4th Edition, Pathfinder, when they came out with D&D 4th, everybody hated it. There were a few things about 4th that were good, but in general, it was a steaming fucking pile of fecal matter. And so Paizo, who is the company that was already printing the Dragon magazines for Wizards, they came out with their own game called Pathfinder, which was basically 3.75. It was very easy to go between Pathfinder and 3.5, but things in Pathfinder were made just a little bit more epic, and it was fucking great. And I loved it. Is this
Pathfinder core rulebook P2?
No, that would probably be PCR. P2 is probably the one that I just showed you, which is Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Oh, no, that's what I was asking you. Yeah, the one you had. Yeah, this is 2nd Edition. So the one that's like $79 Canadian, 640 pages?
Price sounds about right, although I got mine used for less than that.
No, the cheapest used one in Canada is $69.
And yeah, 640 pages.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, nice. Why is there a cheaper one for $59.97 for a different cover? Advanced Player's Guide.
Because that's not the core rulebook. That's the Advanced Player's Guide.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they also have the Game Mastery Guide. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Do they still do the tomes of the Beast tomes?
Not so much in Pathfinder. Yes, for D&D.
Oh, it was the Bestiary, it was called, right?
Well, monster manuals, bestiaries, depends on the book. But yeah, monster manual is like the go-to monster manual for D&D. And then, for Pathfinder, I'm sure it would be a bestiary.
I think I might have had the 3.0 in French, and I think it might have been called the Bestiaire, the Bestiary. That might be why. I think my French grandmother probably gave it to me. She would refuse to buy books in English.
I mean, that's a good way to ensure that your progeny are multilingual.
Dude, I was already in French school. I was good. I completely forgot that Monsters had alignments.
Of course they did.
The fuck? How's a beholder lawful evil?
How are they not?
I'm just like, they seem more chaotic evil. No, because I guess they patrol on a... Yeah, I don't know. A Marrow is chaotic evil. A Merfolk is neutral. That makes sense. True neutral.
Now that is one of the things that I actually did enjoy about Fourth. They had a completely different alignment scheme, and I don't like the whole thing because it was far too simplistic. But they had an unaligned option, and that's one of the things that, like, I have 3 different neutrals. You have true neutral, you have neutral, and then you have unaligned. And they would all occupy the same spot in the 3x3 chart, but they're 3 very different things. You have unaligned, which is like, if you're animal intelligence, there isn't really a concept of law versus chaos or good versus evil. You just are not.
Neutral?
What?
Why would you get rid of chaotic neutral then?
I didn't say that I was getting rid of chaotic neutral.
Oh, I thought you said that when you said the list. I thought it was there. Okay.
Hi, baby.
I don't mean to interrupt your stream, but I needed your opinion. I keep reading the reviews from the place I'm taking the car tomorrow, and there's no good review on the service department. The only good reviews are from the sales, and all of the bad reviews are about how bad the service is, like brakes not being put on properly and falling out. Engine issues, no faith that they're actually doing the repair work. Don't take your car here. I'm tempted to just cancel the appointment because the car.
Can you make it somewhere else?
There's somewhere in Apopka that has much better.
Then
reviews.
go to Apopka.
I'm gonna have to call them. I don't know if I can get it tomorrow, but the car's not acting up.
Then yeah, I mean, if they have 0 good reviews
On service,
then that's probably a good indicator that maybe you shouldn't go there.
it's just all of them have bad reviews. That's the thing.
Yeah, everywhere has bad reviews, but if they have 0 good reviews
In service.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if everywhere has bad reviews, you can't not go somewhere because they got a bad review. But if they don't have a single good review, then yeah, that is a red flag.
And the car's not acting up, and I'm afraid they're going to try to find something just to charge us because this is supposed to be a completely free service.
So take it to Apopka.
Okay, so I'll just send them an email explaining, like, you're sick and that's why I can't. I'm not going to.
Or just tell them,
I don't feel confident.
I'm
to
not
take my car
coming
away.
in because you guys have shit fucking reviews on everything you've ever done for anybody, so I would rather have my vehicle working.
Yeah, because we can't afford to have it
Exactly.
fuck it up. And then the car's not acting up.
Exactly. So take it to Apopka.
Hey, Miss OT. I'm voting against all of the current proposals.
I voted for the no bots in tournaments and
Yeah, I would have voted for it if he hadn't made the other one about battle helpers. I just don't like the guy now, whoever he is.
Oh, I still haven't claimed my shit. Love you.
And I will vote against.
You want to touch my
anything.
testicles?
Sure.
I'm not. I went and puked again.
I heard you.
How are you feeling?
That was too.
Can she?
How I'm feeling great. Just a
Oh,
little
really?
just a little sunburned. Hello.
Nice. How many days do you think you're going to be doing?
I'm gonna go until at least, if I do Friday afternoon, it'll be 87 hours. I have up until I'm gonna try to go to Saturday morning, so I can
wow.
break my fast and slowly refeed myself, so I can be energetic for work on Sunday. But I'm gonna at least do 72 hours, if not longer.
So you're going to try to kind of play it by ear, like sensibly?
Yeah,
thing?
I've never done a fast as long as Rick has.
Right.
This will be my longest one, but I've done 48, 36-hour ones. And also, as a lady who still menstruates, I have to be careful about fasting for long times. So he can do a whole month, but I'm going to do a few extended ones throughout the month of August instead.
No, I can dig that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
All right, chesticles.
Ooh, 4.353.
Sorry,
All right.
I know he wants me here for the chesticles. It's
all good. Please.
Yeah, I'm doing it for a lot of reasons, not just weight loss.
No, understood.
5.4. Fantastic.
Test.
10 swamp spitters. Fuck yeah.
That looks like a
Oh,
ninja
wow.
turtle.
It is definitely known as the Ninja Turtle.
Inspired.
Ooh, 21. All right. 13 alchemies. Okay. Woo! 5 gold! Ferox Defender. That's definitely going to be a
Nice.
level.
There's some decent chesticles.
3 Madcap Magus. I
Thanks.
like it.
And last one.
No, it's not.
Whoa. A
Ooh,
pack.
Alrighty, we'll be selling that.
Snack pack.
4 Gobson Bombers. Okay. 76 merits. 10 legendary pots. Another pack to sell. Fantastic. 14 alchemies. 16 and a half SPS. All right. 128 merits. 2.2. All right. More SPS. 5 Wily Coyotes.
Nice.
10 legendary pots. Another Gobson Bomber. One of. Out of a diamond chest. 4.85 SPS. 3.88 SPS. 76 merits.
That's a lot of merits.
102 merits. 10 fire callers. Alright, that might be a level. 102 merits again. 102 merits again. 12 legendary potions.
I want Meredith to come open my chesticles on stream.
3.486 SPS. 2 fungus flingers.
Fungus flinger. I like him.
3.465.
He looks like a fun guy.
Lol.
He loves to party.
10 SPS, 2 SPS.
He's not a traveler. He doesn't like to go on trips.
I think he's pretty sedentary.
51 merits.
Sam wants to open
153
chesticles
merits.
too.
11
Ooh.
Imperial Knight. Excellent. 21 Alchemies. And 128 merits. Thank you all.
Mwah.
Might actually be a Gladius case almost.
Look at this cutie.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Oh my god, look at Sammy.
You're so cute. You have fans. Come on, let's stop.
Pretty
bothering
decent.
Daddy.
ELS for you?
Yeah, not terrible at all.
Come on, Mr. Meezer.
I got pretty shitty ones, except gold foil.
Oh, the dailies are off to a strong start with 3 Octavias.
My dailies. Oh no, it was my daily that wasn't. Sorry. I got 2 gold foil possessed puppet,
Cool.
but it's possessed puppet.
It's a good card. It's just a little difficult to use.
In my EOS rewards was literally 3 Wily Coyote, 2 Swamp Soldiers, 1 Fungus Finger, 1 Pembroke Nymph, 3 Eternans, 497 merits, 15 SPS, and 17 red pot on my main. It's been really bad. The staking shit. Are you in the unstaking process?
I am.
How does that affect your rewards?
I don't know, but I'm very stoked about this.
Let's see.
Oh wait, never mind. I thought we were about to fucking level up Idri Fire. I was wrong.
You're fine. I have anything that's ready to level up. Blah. Get the... Two more lobs. Three Imperial. Hero.
Damn it, we're 3 Imperial Knights shy of level 7.
I was 3 Imperial Knights shy of level 4.
I am 1 Franz Roughmane shy of level 4.
Wait, is Twilight Basilisk a rewards card? I forget.
No, I think he's Chaos. He might be
Oh, no,
reward.
He's reward, yeah, but he's not soulbound. Okay.
No.
So, I mean, Billy.
Oh, we can definitely level up Octavia. Which doesn't matter, because that is honestly who I am least likely to run.
I can level up my soul.
Huh?
It's not even a rewards card. I was just like, I can level up my Soul Strangler. What do you...
Alright, we got gold foil Ferox Defender up to level 7.
Nice.
Gold foil Imperial Knights now up to level 5.
Why are you such a goober?
Oh yeah, do you have any idea why it's giving me this shit? Like, all three of these, I can complete them. I have the shit for them. I even have the fucking heart right there. But instead of giving me a complete, it says cannot complete this order.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me, and I still like that's what I was talking to you about.
Oh wait, I'll be waiting for you in the plaza. Okay, I have to go somewhere.
Oh, you have to go to the thingy, the place.
I guess so. Apparently.
Oh. Weird. Will Ben be joining tomorrow?
As far as I know.
Fun. He wasn't there last, I believe.
Fucking actually come over here and run around and do shit. Fucking stupid.
Fucking dumb.
The fuck out of my way, bitches. Wait, where the fuck are these assholes that I need to fucking... turn in more shit.
How do I claim my motherfucking EOS? God. Vote.
Fuck you, bitch ass! Who the fuck do I need to kill to turn in my goddamn shit? Oh, Jesus, shut the fuck up, bitch! I don't care! I don't want in your fucking house. I want to fucking leave and turn in my fucking shit!
Exactly.
Alright, seriously, fuck this game. Bye.
Oh, seriously? You're that annoyed right now?
Yeah.
Well, now you're going to this game with me live.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm fucking quitting it forever, but yeah, fuck off.
No. Maybe for the next couple of days.
Oh, fuck. Alright, 1609. So, no, we do not have a Gladius case. Those are some pretty shitty fucking merit drops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so I think anything that is in the process of unstaking still counts as far as rewards until it becomes unstaked.
Hmm.
Because I'm still sitting at a decent amount on the rewards.
Do you know when you're going to market?
August 4th is when my first 4689 becomes unstaked.
And like, do you have a price point you're thinking of listing them at?
Oh no, I'm not selling it. I'm just putting it into the liquidity pool.
Oh,
unstaking it so that I have liquidity available.
Yeah. That's not a terrible idea, actually.
Yeah, the rewards are better in the pools, so.
Because the price movement's not going to be that much. Since I'm getting such shit reward.
Well, I only got 77 and a half.
Unlike WAC, by the way, when you put it in the LP, you don't have to put a matching token on the other side, right?
No. LP is always matching tokens.
Oh, what's the matching token on, for example, for your FPS?
Whatever you choose to put it against. I do Swap Hive, although I also have some in the SPS DEC.
Yeah, okay.
Because they're both paid out in game, and I have more of both DEC and SPS than I have Swap Hive to match with them.
Yeah. That makes complete sense. So I'm only going to withdraw when I match or swap.
Yeah, I need to do my fucking fast day one article.
Yeah. I will certainly upload it. If you over unstake, restaking after is instantaneous, right?
If you... Wait, what?
If I unstake SPS and then I want to restake it. Oh, wait. Unstaking is 5% every 7 days.
25% every 7 days.
Yeah. Yeah. Thing is, it's like all gonna be basically the arbitrage, right? So unless we're talking big money like Daddy Hollow.
What do you mean? LPs?
Yeah.
I mean, you get paid out in game. You also get paid out based on the transactions. So,
What do you mean you get paid out in game?
I mean, go to Splinterlands.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm unsticking my SPS.
Go. All right. Well, on the SPS page in the bar at the top, click on pools.
Oh, you're using those pools rather than the ones on Hive Engine?
It's all the same fucking pools.
Oh, okay. Which is part of the problem. Okay. I did not realize that.
What do you mean it's part of the problem?
The DAO providing liquidity, in my opinion, is not ideal.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's the same pools on top of it, it's like, okay.
Well, there's only one set of pools. Whether you're accessing it from BSwap or in the game, or it's just the point of access. It's not different pools.
On Wax, though, it's different pools. That's why
No,
I
it's
was
not.
The pools on Taco are not the same pools as on Alcor, but something like Wax on Ed can allow you to go through both of them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I guess you actually are correct there, because it's...
Yeah, different exchanges can have different pools, which is completely different.
But that's the thing, is these aren't actually different exchanges. Like, these are just different access points to the same exchange. Like, there's only one Hive engine.
Yeah, I have trouble grasping that. It doesn't make 100% sense. Hey, this is a very silly question, but since you work in a kitchen, you might be able to answer it. We're out of salt, and I need to salt some water. Do you think I could use soy sauce?
What is the purpose of salting the water?
Cooking beans and rice.
Oh yeah, it'd be fine then.
Okay. Yeah, if it was for boiling pasta, I know it wouldn't work, but for beans and rice, I mean, like, it's gonna get mixed up with the spices anyway, right?
Yeah.
But if it was for pasta, I don't think there is a solution, eh?
I mean, it would probably work. I mean, also, like, when I do pasta, I know I'm weird. Nobody else fucking does it like this, but I fucking season the shit out of the water. I cook the pasta in the seasoning. Not just salt, but pepper, oregano, fucking basil, everything. Whatever I'm using. Like, I put it in the water
Oh, interesting.
and cook it all with it, and then like it sticks to the pasta whenever I strain it. I lose some, but I've got fucking like, you could eat the pasta as just pasta, no sauce or nothing, and it's still gonna have some fucking flavor. And I don't understand why I seem to be the only person in existence who does this.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because sometimes I cook pasta in chicken broth, and if I'm cooking in chicken broth, I'll add seasoning to the chicken broth.
Right?
Yeah, and that's to make what is the name of that pasta? Pasta out of fucking pasta and chicken broth. Not in brodo, but I don't know what it's called actually. With chicken butter, broth, butter, and parmesan, it's fucking good though.
Jesus Christ. Blog on steak takes 60 cycles of 6 days, 2 hours each.
Damn.
That's a fucking year.
Yeah.
It's a fucking year. Jesus.
That's insane.
And it's like they tried to be sneaky about it. It's not even 52 sessions of a week.
Yeah, that's pretty cunty. Damn.
I mean, good thing it was free.
Well, you know the site that you once worked for that for me indirectly. Well, you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
They just doubled the cost of withdrawing money.
Oh, wow. That's no bueno.
Yeah. Can't say I'm very pleased.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either.
Yeah. Holy shit, do I have a shit ton of Futures Relic pack. Never even done their, like, Blendathon.
Alright, just sold those fucking Chaos packs, so now I have some more Swap Hive to be able to pool against SPS. What up?
How much did they go for?
3.9 Hive each.
So, like, is that like $1.20?
$1.40.
Okay. So Hive went up.
Okay, why do I not have the option to open in a new tab anymore?
That is quite strange. Fuck.
Alright, didn't expect that one to actually work, but hey. Alright. Our fucking LPs are up to 33.30.
Nice.
Oh, holy shit.
Mm.
I keep 1,000 alive staked because it allows me to use the alive tip function.
Okay.
And it's up to 1841.
Damn. I now have access to pizza, but
And for real? Because I remember you tried it on mine and it didn't work.
yeah, no, I finally got it working, but I can only use it once a day, I think.
Yeah, until you start getting more. I think I'm up to like 5.
Hmm.
PGM is another. Actually, out of all of the tips, I think PGM is probably the best one. And I think you only have to have like 100 PGM. And my 144 is worth 90 cents.
PG. What does that stand for?
Play gamer, I think.
You said you need 100.
Yeah, I think so.
Play game.
Which is 62 cents.
That is really not bad.
And then for 22 cents, you can get 1,000 BBH, which is Bitcoin backed Hive. And that allows you to use the BBH.
You only need You say you need 1,000 of it?
Yeah.
Which is like nothing.
Which is 22 cents, yeah.
And that's also a decent one?
I don't know. I haven't really fucked with that one all that much. I found it's my newest one actually, I think.
Oh.
And then Wine X requires 25 to be staked. And that's less than 18 cents.
You said Wine X?
Yes.
BB. Sometimes there's so many of them. Sorry, what did you say was on Wine X? 20?
25.
Oh yeah, I have lulls too. Go try to as long you stick.
Yay, 5 more minutes I can taco again.
I don't have a lock option for BBH on.
Say what?
I don't have a lock option, stake option by BBH on Hive Engine.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be staked. You keep it in your wallet.
I don't know.
The WineX needs to be staked. The PGM needs to be staked.
Okay. I didn't have enough liquidity to get those, but so I'll just do. Okay, let me go to your post. Let's see, Rick wins again. Rick on the Mount Pan. So let's go to your random post and let's do ha 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 pizza LOL and BBH. See which ones of them work. So these people who do the card giveaways, it seems pretty genius because they're always making money. They're giving away like a 2-cent card.
Yep.
I wonder why more people don't do it.
Oh, did I show you I actually have a my first pre-made meme? Like I'm just waiting for the opportunity to drop it.
What? One sec. Oh wait, I just gotta see because it's my first time. I think that BBH and the others work. Okay, so you got a BBH from me. Did you get a LOL spot? Yes, you got a LOLs. And did you get a pizza? Yes. Oh, nice. Okay. Where am I looking now?
I don't know. What was I saying?
Your pre-made meme.
Oh, yeah. In voice chat.
Yep. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, just waiting for there to be one so that I can drop that because, yeah, I think it's going to be fun.
Ones that are already there are pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, but I mean, they're already being answered. Although I can't actually believe that there has been nothing posted since my Ocean Gate bot ban one. Like, that's 2 whole days. Where the fuck have you been? I was on the beach. That's my excuse.
I was mostly sleeping, to be honest.
Fair.
Like, after NFtopia and, wait, are there group stage soccer games today? Huh? Argentina, Sweden. Okay, what is... Can I not vote on these? Oh, he did. Sweden's gonna beat Argentina. Italy should take South Africa. Brazil's gonna take Jamaica. Francis, Nama. So the Bitcoin backed Hive, did I basically just give you one Satoshi?
No, because I think it's a stable coin based on the price of Hive.
Oh, okay.
It is backed by Bitcoin. Something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure on it.
Gotcha. Here in So isn't there this logic whereby if you have multiple accounts and you give them all pizza and BBH and whatever, you could actually make profit by just constantly tipping your own accounts?
Yeah, I think so, pretty much.
Okay. See if that works. If I try to be more,
Huh?
I'm trying to give you more pizza on another post. I don't know what my limit is.
It's probably 1 if you're just at 100. Or
I
it
think
might
it's
be like
5.
5.
I think it is 5. Yeah, I think I'm out. 5 of 5. Oh, so lols is 2. BBH is 1. Okay, good to.
What tag should I use? I got fast, food, hunger, water.
Dramatic.
I'm not trying to be dramatic though.
No, I know you're not trying to be dramatic, and that it's a dramatic change. Let's see. Repeat them again.
Fast, food, hunger, water, information, progress.
Cleanse. Broth. Change. And if you're comfortable, sobriety. I'd say.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right. It should be visible now.
You post it once I'm out of pizza and lols.
It's fine. Just wait until tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Good point. It must reset UTC, I guess, right?
No idea.
That's what everything seems to do.
Damn it. I really hope that someone had actually commented on this one because I think that one was pretty fucking smooth.
Yeah, that was dope as shit. The only person who seems to comment is anti-socialist. Do we know who that is?
Not like actually. I know them only through comments.
Okay.
But I have had some conversations with them, so.
They seem like good people.
Yeah.
We can never do that. Do you still want to learn how to code?
Yeah.
You should do the free responsive HTML. Have you ever done HTML at all?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you have, I mean, just like kind of a grind to get through it. Like I finished that, and then like coding JS. I mean, it's basic as fuck, but been relatively straightforward so far. And I mean, I think I can do I think I can do more than I thought I could do. If that makes sense. Like. Now, especially that like Chat GPT can help you in some situations, like in terms where pieces of like if you're not sure where you need to put something, or if your code is broken, like if it's not working, sometimes it can tell you, or sometimes it can like at least send you in the right direction. So like I'd say 90% of that is like scratch coding, and then like 10% of it, like no, like 8% of it is like debugging that ChatGPT helped with, and then 2% is like ChatGPT Code Edition that like I didn't touch because it was what I needed.
Yeah.
But I mean, once it shows you what you need to do, kind of good in terms of doing it again. Because it's just like a loop, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just strange to like, I mean, I've been doing this, like, practicing for like a month. And like, it ain't much, but like, the thing is, it's like, it's really just like putting everything in, putting a skin on it. It's like kind of an iterative process. So like whoever, like the people who built Cookie Clicker are like geniuses just because no one ever did it before. But like the actual process of building a clicker is actually really not that hard. But what's really cool about it is that it kind of teaches you the fundamentals of like variables and functions so that you could then build other things.
What do you think about this one? Is it just a little too on the nose?
The Splinterlands version. Oh fuck! I mean, you know that bad choices thing?
Yeah.
That's the kind of meme that'll get you fired. That could also be seen as constituting defamation. So, I mean, I wouldn't even post that personally. Unless I was guaranteed, like, unless I knew I had total anonymity. I mean, it's fucking hilarious, though. It's like an amazing meme. I haven't ascended since we last spoke Cookie Clicker. I'm up by 35 ascension points now. And I read somewhere in a Reddit forum that they calculated that the magic number was you should ascend about every 420, 410 to 420 thingies, points. Is your rule of thumb anything like that?
No. I don't really have too much of a rule of thumb. Because it really kind of depends on what you're trying to do and whatnot too. Like, based on where those next breakpoints are. Because like, you're gonna also get to a point after, like probably somewhere between like 15 and 20 upgrades where 420 isn't gonna buy you anything. Like everything's gonna start costing over 1,000. So
yeah.
It really I don't think that there is a good solid rule of thumb like that. I think you kind of gotta be paying attention mostly to what's going on with
the next upgrades.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised when I unlocked the Grandma Research Bingo Hall. And are there any more mini games that'll come or not? Wait, what? Okay. This thing, maybe you can help me here, or maybe it's like a fuck around and find out thing. First time I've ever seen this. One mind upgrade. Each grandma gains plus 0.02 base CPS per grandma. Note the grandmothers are growing restless. Do not encourage them. And then it gives you a warning. It goes downhill from here.
Yep. That's exactly what I was telling you about.
Is this an upgrade I want to buy or not?
Yeah. Just know that from that point on, you will have Wrath cookies in addition to your golden cookies. Or in place of some of your golden cookies. You will also have, like, that's you get negative effects, you also get positive effects.
Yeah, the grandmas look fucking angry.
That's because they are.
Will they ever get saved again?
Yes and no.
Right.
Alright, I posted one that's maybe borderline, but a little bit safer.
Still only producing 473 billion cookies per second. Make players pay for team. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not enough food to purchase this building when I try to buy the supermarket with nothing.
What?
I reset the game and I tried to buy the supermarket before even clicking anything, and it said no.
Yeah, but now click once. I bet you it'll let you buy it.
Nope.
And what the fuck is going on?
I think it only let me because I actually had enough. It just wasn't showing.
Something wrong. Maybe once it's auto-clicking, it'll just let you do it.
Yep. It just let me get the second farm when I hadn't even generated enough food to afford 2 farms.
Can't. What is this bug?
It might actually just be checking, yep, total food generated,
I think it is.
not
I mean,
the current stock.
but then it's making you get it in your current stock before you can fully pay it off. It's almost like it's giving you credit in total food generated. So there's some kind of weird fucking... Because you're going to hit 0, and it's going to basically set it to minus 200 without showing you. Oh, fuck, you're buying a little farmer's market.
Yeah, I've got over 100 farmers markets with, well, now it's actually generating a shit ton of food, but also let's, all right, yeah. I got 7,000 total food generated. I got 25 supermarkets. So, like, it wouldn't let me get it until I had enough total food generated. But, yeah, I think that's all it's checking.
But it is doing something to the current food stock, though, because it's keeping it negative, as if you have a debit, right? As if you're over.
Oh, it's just staying at 0. I'm not seeing any negatives, but yeah, I assume that's how it's going.
Because at some point it would probably come back into the positive. I'm sure it'll come back into the positive. I just don't know.
I mean, we'll have to wait a while to check on that because I got 138,000 plus plus 33,000, so 171,000.
Because the function is purchase building at cost of building name if food count is greater or equal to cost. Subtract the food from the food count, update building list. But is the food count the total food generated or the food stock? And why is it fucking labeled like this? Okay, so we have the total food element.
There we go. I hit 171,000 and current food stock started ticking up again. So that's exactly what it's doing.
Yeah. So let current food stock equal food count. Let current pollution equal 0 for constant buildings and buildings. If current food stock is less than 0, current food stock is 0. Oh. Okay. Well, that's
also something to add in. I would love to have a way to track how much food I am generating passively, like your cookies per second.
Oh yeah, that was planned, thank you, but I should note it. That's a good idea. But no, I have a line of code here that's problematic because it literally says if current food stock is less than 0, show current food stock as 0. That's not right.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of...
Yeah. Definitely got it. But that's not explaining the error. That's explaining why it's not showing the negative.
Yeah. Well, no, it is explaining why you have the error. Because it should be.
No, because that's not a function. That's just a graphical. That's just a graphic display thing. It doesn't do the. It's not an event.
No, I'm just saying like it's.
It's one of the two parts of the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not the part that's explaining why you can purchase the building. It's just the part that's explaining why it doesn't show you going to negative when it allows you to go. Okay, so when you click food count +1, total food generated +1, food count is updated, purchase building, cost of building, if food count is greater or equal to cost. Plus food count minus or equal cost. Update food counts, update building list, start auto click building list, save building to local storage. But it's supposed to. The fuck? I run this new build 0.3, 0.4. Well, man, there's gonna be a patch release, dude. Is there ever? Clicker.
All right, double rare in the first pack. I'll take it, and we got a guitar. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Nice.
Pack 2, single rare, Isaac. Pack 3, single rare, Brady.
Yeah, it's still allowing me to do it in the next build. Up until a point.
Pack 4, single rare, Darren. Pack 5, single rare, Keyboard. Pack 6, single rare, Touring Coach. Hey, I'll take that. Pack 7, single rare, Mike. Pack 8, single rare, Luna. Pack 9, single rare, same keyboard. Pack 10, single rare, Riley. Pack 11, single rare, Miles. Final pack, single rare, Evan. 12 packs, 13 rares, 0 epics, 0 legendaries. Oh, but we did hit level 11 T3.
Wow.
And have 11 T1 experience towards 11 T4.
I haven't opened a file. Shut the phone off. Shut the phone off. You supposed to listen to my commands, motherfucker? Yes, power off. Another problem with my new build is it's counting the pollution, but only when you buy the building. Wait a s- Hey, Rogue. Stupid fucking dog. I don't get it, dude. What do you want? I know I haven't eaten yet today, but I'm waiting for the beans to soak. Dummy. Don't hit your head on the fucking desk, you big dummy. Oh, why are you such a dummy? You're such a dummy. Oh my god.
Alright. Execute sharpening the spoons again. Alright, 202. Much better than the 68 I got for the last one. And on that note, oh my fuck, it is 3 o'clock in the morning already.
Is it really?
Yeah, well, 2:53, but...
Are you?
Yeah, I said, no, I said more than 2 hours ago that I did not intend to be on in an hour.
Yeah. You are on, sir.
Yeah, I am. So now I am hopping off. Thank you so very much for hanging out. As always, I've been Rick. You've been on the mountain. It has been a wonderful time, except for, that part where I went and puked. But we will see y'all again tonight in about 21 hours, hopefully with Mr. Ben joining us for World Building Wednesdays. And in the meanwhile, keep kicking ass, because you are fucking awesome.